Hello everybody and welcome back to Prison Architect. That's right, we're back. It's cleared for transfer DLC time today. The free DLC. So if you own this game, this DLC is free. Make sure you download it. And we are here today with our new intake. 6 inmates that currently don't have cells and are all lingering in the holding cell, which is absolutely fine. I don't care one bit. In fact, I hate these guys. They all suck. So... because they're prisoners. So today we are going to be exploring transfers. Now, in the last episode, you could see that we didn't have this tab, which is the transfers tab. It was missing. It's because I hadn't turned it on. Now, it is something you can change on the fly whilst you're playing the game. So you can do that in extras, in map settings, and in prisoner transfers. So you can just turn it on and off. Same with Fog of War and a couple of other things. So that's pretty cool. I did have someone ask, actually, on a separate chat, what mods I have on. I have one mod on at the moment, and if you see, it's the clearer needs icons, because, man, the icons they normally give you is not great. I wanted to play the job as vanilla as possible, the game as vanilla as possible, but it was really tricky with clear... Yeah. With the clearer needs icons, it's a very, very important thing, I think. So having that in place is very, very good. So today, what we are actually going to do, not necessarily transfers, what we are going to be doing is building our cell block for our inmates. Now, at the moment, the canteen, just where it's located, is here. So naturally, the best place for a cell block at the moment would probably be about here. Just so we can still utilise this canteen and this little miniature yard, which will be a bigger yard. So I'm thinking we put the cell block up here. Now, this actually happens to be a good size for a cell here. So it's 3 blocks here, 3 blocks there. So my thinking is, let's just get the planning tool out, because it tends to be a good tool to have. Actually, it's not a great size for the cell, is it? No, that's 3. Is it me, or just did that look bigger? So that's really the size of the cell you want, is that sort of size. So a 3x3, 3x2. It's enough to get a bed, a toilet, a shower, etc. And this is medium security. So we want the cells to be okay, not sensational, but okay. So yeah, we could definitely look at this. We could always expand the canteen up to here as well. So this can end up being canteen for now. We will end up building a new canteen. So, I was thinking we could just do the cell block here. And, yeah, have it sort of come in from here. Have bars here and bars there, I suppose. We are going to end up building this way and have other cell blocks and stuff over here. But for now, just to have a small cell block up here, just for now, my plan moving forward will be, this will be protective custody. So that will be my plan moving forward. But now, let's just get our guys in a little cell block so they can all be friends and stuff and be happy. So, let's extend our corridor here. I like having a 2 gap in my builds, so I like there to be a gap like that. And if we go... like that... There we go. So there's 8 cells there. We could probably expand this to here for now. Is my thought. 1 there, 1 there. It'll probably have to come to here, actually. We need 15 cells, so... So what is that? 7 by 7, so we need 1 more. Go like that. Like that, like that, and we'll get 2 more in. There we go. So that'll be our first little cell block, and it'll look quite nice. So what we'll do, if we build our foundation, we've been using brick, haven't we? So let's get our brick foundation in like so. Like so. Like so. And like so. Excellent. Get rid of that there, because we don't actually need that. There we go, nice. And then, yeah, it will get an entrance. And then let's get our doors. Where are we? Objects. No, walls and doors, doors. And at the moment, this is just going to be a normal That's criminally insane cell blocks. This is low security. So let's get a low security... it's medium sec, aren't they, at the moment? Yeah, so let's get a medium security door in here. And I'm going to put a medium secure door here. And the reason I'm going to put it there is so they've just got to walk around to come down that way. That's the plan. We could have put a cell in here, actually, to be honest. In fact, I might do that. Yeah, we're going to do that, I think. We'll put a cell in there as well. It'll look really, really good. So that's the plan. Let's let them get to work, because they're going to take a little bit of time doing that. Yeah, warmth, nice. That's good. In fact, that's not overly clear. It's actually not. The clearer icons are not working. The irony of a mod. Here we turn them off. Deactivate all mods, apply. Cool. There we go. Oh, there we go. It looks alright. They're really cold, is the problem. It's 7 degrees. And arguably we have to really look at that. So, yeah. So we're going to get a radiator in the kitchen. Absolutely. A radiator in the holding cell. Absolutely. We're probably going to look at getting radiators up here. Because staff needs are important too. And staff room there. There we go. So we'll get some radiators in place. We'll allow that to crack on. What I need to do is get in a nice brick wall here. We're going to just... Can we... demolish this wall here. Nice. This is going well. And then we'll expand our canteen now. The other option, of course, is actually not... is having it as like a rec room. But no, we're not going to do that. Screw them. They don't deserve a rec room right now. If they want a nice place to chill out, then they would have thought about being... There's a fight! Now, he's thought, I'm going to get out here, but he's going to run into guards, which is going to be his problem. He's going for the escape, and there we go. His escape attempt has failed. He's going to go into lockdown, which the irony is he doesn't have a cell. So, I think escape attempts, lockdown's a bit silly. I would have put him in solitary for at least 77 hours. That's a bit of an over-exaggeration. I wouldn't, maybe not 77 hours, but definitely a long time. So let's get the jail doors. We can actually put all these in place before we do all the walls. That one, that one, that one, that one. Cost a little bit of money, but whatever. And then what we're going to do, we're going to build these cells and then we can copy them. Actually, so these doors were all pretty pointless. Early doors. So let's go objects. We're going to go bed, and the bed can go there. We're going to go toilet. The toilet can go there. They're going to have the opportunity to have a shower and a toilet, all in their actual place. And then what we're also going to do, because I'm feeling quite generous, not massively generous, just quite generous. Is I'm going to make sure we go room and cell, because then it separates the objects for me, so I know. Let's get a bookshelf in. There we go. So I'm being quite generous there, I think. No windows. Not yet. Yeah. So the only downside at the moment, I would say, is we don't have guards everywhere. So, because we don't have guards posted, that's a bit of a problem. The other issue, of course, is water boilers, because we don't have them everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a water boiler here. We'll get a large water pipe. We don't really want it going near their place. We don't want it along their wall, because if they dig into it, they'll dig straight through the pipe, and they can go anywhere. So we want to... I might bring this across here, and that across to there. Right. And then what we can do is hot water pipe to there and there. Hot water pipe down here. And we should be able to hot water pipe to there. I reckon that'll work. We'll have an issue down here and we'll sort that out in a minute, because that's quite close to the water thing anyway. It is yard time though. Good for them. He did get beaten up pretty bad, didn't he? Don't worry, we'll have a cell ready for him soon. We do need lights in these cells as well, so I'm just going to put a normal light in. Objects, light. Normal light can just go there in the cell. And then once all that's in place, we're ready to go on that really, so I'd be pretty happy with that. I am going to hire another guard, just so we've got another guard for now. And then we'll work in bureaucracy, because we have a security guard now, on deployment and patrols. They're very, very important things. So we need a chief. Of course we need a bloody chief. Let's get a chief. There we go. Lovely stuff, chief. So the chief is now in place. So he'll start researching stuff. The warden can start researching health, which is quite important. And then prison policy, which is also very, very important. The finance person can start looking at things like tax relief and stuff. Very, very important. But let's focus on the extra grant first. Now, do we have any grants we can take? I think we can. So let's grab a grant. We're doing cell block A. We'll probably want to do inmate health and well-being, just because it's pretty good one to do. You don't want that. That takes quite a while, that one. Security, we're working on that now. I think we do inmate health and well-being first. So this person's now got a cell. His light isn't working, which is typical me not getting things working properly. So what I'll do is we'll install cables along that wall. That should be good for that. The other issue he's got is there's no pipes for the toilet. So if we bring this large pipe over here to that, not on the outside of the prison, up to there, and then that's good news. And then hopefully I can just in one fell swoop go down there like that, and down there like that. And then what we want to do is go water boiler in here, and then hot water pipe that and that. And then if we can get in another radiators, where are they? There. Oh, it's just putting one there, and one there. Why do they have complaints? Oh, we can't see their complaints. Where are they all? Oh, they're in here. They're probably really cold, which is the biggest issue. So we are working on your heating problem. Do not worry, people. He's actually injured. I love that. Fresh fish. Oh yeah, they're called fresh fish now because they're all new. That's so cool. And that's new. I haven't seen that before. It's probably not new to anybody that's played the game, I suppose, recently. But yeah. So we do need to get deployment and other bits and pieces done as soon as possible, really. Just so we can get them walking this corridor, so the fog of war isn't causing a problem, and also so they can get gates open and shut really quickly. We'll be working on getting remote access pretty quickly, and hopefully in this episode. So we need someone needs medical attention, which is why we need to look at building a medical ward. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a medical ward down here. It's just going to be a quick little scrub me up job for now. That's a little bit out of the way, and yeah, just so it's sort of built really. So should we build it like that? Build it like that, and then if we get a, I do want a jail door on the medical ward. It's quite important. So if we get a, just get a usual jail door there on the medical ward, and then that's going to be part of a wall. And we get a jail door there. We can deploy someone in here, and then we go to walls, And when that's built, we'll build a wall there. So that's the plan. The other plan is to get this finished. So they're taking their sweet time installing everything else. We might want to hire a couple more builders, actually. So, staff. Let's get... There we go. Until we make money. There we go. Now they should all get to work. So, let's copy... If we quick build and clone... Clone... Anyone? Are you going to let me clone a thing today? Clone lets you select all... with the clone tool, hold the right mouse button. That makes a lot less sense. Done that wrong. Crap. Crap. Cancel. Can we cancel that? Crap. This has all gone wrong. Cancel it. Thank you. Whew. Could have gone so bad. What is that? I have no idea. There we go. Right. Okay, apparently I can't do that. Can we clone that? Apparently not. It's like the clone tool doesn't really want to work, does it? It's always been pretty good, but I definitely clicked it and selected it there, so I can always cancel that. There we go, we've cancelled it. Let's quick build and try the clone again. Usually this works. So I want to copy that. There, 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 and there, right? Oh. The only problem is, if we clone that now, that way around? Didn't work as I've wanted. Ah, because there's nothing there, that's why. So if we clone that cell, yeah, we can't clone it that way around, unfortunately. This is a shame. So what we're going to just have to do is build this as a separate cell. Because the doors are the wrong way round. How much fun. Now we can have bad beds in here, but I'm not. I'm going to start with okay beds. Okay, comfy beds will be in the low end of the spectrum. So if you are going to be a good boy, then yeah, then you get a nice comfy bed. But if you're going to be a little arse, then you're not. That's as simple as I can go. Toilet, drain, and a shower head. And there we go, there's your cell. Build. So the anger's going down a bit. We do need someone with medical attention, so we do need to get this built pretty promptly. So let's get... I'm not a symmetry nut, but that's annoying as hell. Build that. And demolish that, please. And then what we're going to do, rooms... Have we not got it yet? We were researching it. Oh, it's probably because we haven't hired... No, we've still got an hour to go of time. So as soon as... I love the deliveries is cropped in here. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. That won't be there. Let's move that now. Gone. Cool. So they are cracking on with the cells. The issue that's taking a little longer, what we could do is open door, lock open. And then lock open that door. And what it will mean is that they can just pass through there for now. And I need them to build that wall too. And super fast, please, people. So it should be a bit faster now. They will have to go in and out, but there's always someone based in reception anyway. We can do deployment now, which is good news. So we can do deployment. So here, oh, we can assign cooks. There's patrols, so we can do patrols and stuff, which is good. We can obviously set whatever it's going to be, minimum security or medium or whatever here, which is great as well. access only. A custom sector, that's different. Visitors directions and stuff, so that's cool. Can't assign guards yet. I'm assuming that's going to be down in deployment. But we can now, what we can do with our guards is set a patrol. So this is slightly different. You've got a blue patrol, which coloured patrol routes allow you to overlap and assign separate guards to them. Oh, right, okay. That's cool. That's new. Assign guards, and then prioritise patrol. Use this option around your prison. If you're short-staffed, guards will always try to cover the first priorities first. Cool. So we're going to go blue patrol, and I'm just going to do a patrol down here, and down here, and down there. Right? Will that work? Ah, he doesn't need to go down there, so there's no real reason. And then what we can do is assign a guard to that at all times. You can get timed ones eventually, but at all times there's going to be one guard that's going to be up and down there. Now, we're working with hot water here still, so I think it's working, because the shower's not complaining about it there. Oh, there is no power. Maybe it's not working. Yeah, there's no power. So let's get you up to there, sir. Oh, that will just do that. I'm sure that'll power. Probably. Oh well. Well, it's powered now. And then we'll power you to there. Then what we should be able to do... I don't know why we got that when this is here. We could have just piped this all up. But what we can do is put that there. There's no pipes actually going... no hot water pipes going under here. I've just noticed. I think it's because I cancelled them. So that can go there. And make sure that's all piped up. So the good news is we have got people in our sort of cells now, which is good. So intake wise, I'm pretty happy about bringing in another 6 prisoners. We'll start with 6. We can actually get a supermax prisoner now, which is fine. But we'll have a total of 12. I know that we're building new cells and stuff, and they're going to be building down here now, which they're sort of finishing off, which is good. Oh god, that wall there. Oh, you are destroying it. Good. Good on you. So we should have now an infirmary, which is important. So we'll build that, and then what we'll do is we'll get a wall in here. So a nice brick wall. Down to there, a staff door. And then in this room we'll have a morgue. How absolutely horrifying. So in the morgue all we need is a morgue slab. And go 1, 2, 3, why not? And then in the infirmary we need some medical beds. So we'll just have 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Luscious. So there we go. We have an infirmary, which is good news. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. What we're going to do is I want to unlock deployment. Why is that going up now? Staff morale is low. It's because it's cold, guys. I'm trying to deal with your cold problem. Just what is going on here? Why did you not build that pipe there? Absolute amateur hour. There we go. Oh, that's now working. And it'll go down to that radiator. Good, so that's powered. Can we play that pipe there, maybe? High prioritise that. Because that should power all that up. And then what we can do is go like that down to you. Around that and across to you. And then down there. Wherever the radiators are going to be here. So probably here. And then can we get in a water boiler in there? Make sure that's powered and that's powered and that's powered. There we go. lots going on there. Prioritise all that. That's the urgentness of life. And then up here we can start preparing our other cells. So if we quick build and clone, we're going to write... Oh, we need to actually clone the walls this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent stuff. So we've got 21 grand, which is pretty good, all things considered. We've got a few angry staff. Prisoners are okay now. They're not as bad, although Fresh Fish here is old Jared, or whatever his name is not very happy. Why is he over here? Why isn't he in one of the new cells? Interesting. Interesting indeedy. So the infirmary's built, so we need a doctor. That's pretty urgent. And now we have a doctor. He's now going to go up and hopefully cure our patienty guy. What I am going to do is hire another guard, and what I also am going to do is do an additional patrol just for now, and his patrol is going to be here. I know it's quite a boring one, but it means that I don't have to wait around for a guard to open the door. So that guard now will just be like pew 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 pew, and will always patrol this area. There we go. That works for me for now. Still got an issue with plumbing, but they are installing it. I'm not quite sure as to where the plumbing went for that or that. And as soon as they're in, and actually I want you to prioritise that stuff now, please, ahead of actually the cells, because I need... There we go, hot water. Hot heat for everyone apart from this one spot here, which it missed. That can be attached to that. There we go, and again prioritise that. If you prioritise things, it'll get done ahead of these cells, which it's not urgent to get done, but they are going to be getting done. So everything looks good. I'm pretty pleased. So we do have some more medium security arriving very soon, and hopefully these cells will be ready. Because it's sleep time, this guard has to open the gates. And as he's patrolling, I'm quite surprised he's not actually opening the gates. There we go, he is. So it'll take a little while longer to build all this up for our new group. And they should be pretty happy. We will unlock the psychiatrist and do those things in a second. There we go, we've got a new cell there, that's good news. A new cell there, so we're actually up to capacity now, so that's good news. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy. We could have done this really easily as well. I have just realised that this is actually a really easy one to accomplish. And there's a little trick to it, a little nag. So all you have to do is go to your rooms. This is currently a holding cell, right? If you change it to a dormitory and do that, there you go. Because now I've got a capacity of 21. And then you change it back to a holding cell. So that's a little trick to get that grant out of the way. I should have done it before. But I thought I'd show you that. So if you ever want a trick of just upping your capacity for a little bit, put some bunk beds in a holding cell, and then quickly highlight it and make it a dormitory. A little trick there. Now, at the moment, these guys will have to go all the way around to go to the canteen. That's a little bit annoying, and that's completely my fault. I should have really have emptied this cell and left it empty, so it can be a way through to the canteen for them. So what we're going to do is, rather annoyingly, we are going to dismantle some of these items. So if we just dismantle them, it's a little annoying. Tab, the drain. Dismantle the drain. So we've got the toilet, the shower head, the drain. No, I want the toilet. The toilet needs to be dismantled too. And this isn't going to be a cell. And then what I want to do as well is the door needs to be dismantled and the wall needs to be demolished. That one. And then what we can do is add in a wonderful place here a beautiful, beautiful large orange door. There we go. Excellent stuff. Everything seems to be working nice. Now, we have got deployment on now, so the deployment, I'm going to always deploy a guy in the canteen, so he can just be deployed in the canteen. Now, what I'm going to do here is go to canteen and extend the canteen to there. So now it's a big canteen and everyone's happy, and what we can do in this is deploy a guard to the canteen. So we'll always have a guard in there now, which is good news. What you need to do is just get rid of that and not call it a cell. And then, hopefully, we have a storage facility, don't we? Oh, is it here? Is this storage? Have we not got exports yet? That's a pretty amateur mistake early on. No one's perfect. I make mistakes. It's how we learn. Let's get to exports down here for now. Excellent. And hopefully... I'm hoping... Who's this guy? Oh, it's Mark Batty. Mark Batty is... Oh, yes, our new guys are in, aren't they? Is this Mark Batty? Yeah, this is Mark Batty. He got 23 years for arson. Good for you, Mark Batty. This guy's wearing glasses, which means Sean Nerd Peters. I think Batty's actually old. Oh, no, it says fresh fish. Fresh fish. Fresh fish. Are they all fresh fish? How long do they stay fresh fish for? I know that Silas Montgomery was one of our first, wasn't he? And Chiswick Trim. he actually killed somebody. The point is yeah, no, that's all good. That's all done. We've got an infirmary now. That's all good. We need to hire 2 doctors, which was a bit of an oversight. We also need a psychiatrist, which isn't there. So do we have to research it? Yes, is the answer. We need to probably look at intelligence and then possibly surveillance next, and then remote access. We'll do armory in a minute. That'll come later. What does the finance person do? She can do bank loans, I suppose. Yeah, research that. Takes a while. Cleaning. Yeah, we need a warden. We need one of these blokes. We need one. We haven't got one yet. That's a shout. Staff. We've got a spare office, so let's get a foreman in. Oh, you can have multiple foremen. That's new. I thought you could only have one. There we go. We've got a foreman now, so he should be researching cleaning, which is good news. He is. So on the whole, everything's looking pretty good. There's a prisoner uniform. I think that's jamming that gate. Can we dump that? That's not good. If anyone wants to make a break for it, there's an opportunity there. So this is free time. They can sort of do what they want. The yard is sort of doing okay. I love that 4 prisoners have been unnecessarily searched recently. No, that was when you came in, and it was completely necessary. So, there we go. Yeah, everything's sort of going quite well. I'm going to leave the episode there, because we've done everything. We've got the prisoners in. We've now got 12. We have capacity for 15, which is perfect, and we will expand the ability to, you know, grow that capacity. They have good access to the canteen and relatively good access to the yard. So I'm pretty happy with everything as it stands. As it stands. What I do want to do, 100% just realised, we want to shut these gates now. Not locked shut. Can we just... There we go. There we go. And, yeah, that's fine. This person's patrolling this at the moment, and that works for us, because it means we can see exactly what's going on in our area. So that's good news. We will end up putting a CCTV camera in looking down there, which will be great, and we'll end up remote accessing these gates eventually as well. So on the whole, I'm pretty pleased. So we're going to leave it there. We'll start looking into regimes and start looking into other bits and pieces in the next episode, and we need to obviously be making a little bit of money as well on the side, because otherwise, what is this all for? We're going to make a little bit of money anyway from wood here. So look, that's going to go off the screen. You just made £1,200. Thank you very much indeed. for chopping down trees. We could genuinely chop down all these cacti and make a shed load of money, but we might need that wood for later on. The point is, we've expanded. The point is, we've done a couple of other things, and yeah, moving forward, we'll crack on. But I thank very much for you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will catch every single one of you on the flippity flip. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye indeed.